The young but shy girls walked into the hall for registration one by one. They would be at Kajuki Day Secondary School for 5 days, attending the Alternative Rite of Passage seminar that preserves the positive socio-cultural aspects of the ritual, but the girls do not undergo the physical cuts. The girls who came from as far as 20 kilometers away were provided with personal effects like sanitary towels, among other things. Shy as they were, the girls had a lot of expectations.
My name is Vivian Cloten. I am 12 years old. I have been studying.
How old are you?
11 years old.
Why did you come here today?
To be a better girl.
The 5-day seclusion carried so much teaching to the girls. Some of the topics covered included self-awareness, social relationship, and human rights.
You have your brother? Yes. Uncles? Yes. Grandfathers? Yes. Do you think those ones can do you something? Yes. Do you know they can force you to have sex with them? Yes.
In order to protect the girls from exploitation, they were also kept in the light as far as their rights as girls were concerned. Other topics covered were human anatomy, communication skills, friendship, dating, courtship, and marriage processes.
Naitwa? Justice. Yeah, good. Let me see. Yeah, this one here. Now. Another one. This side. Because I was prepared. Yes. Kuna laini mbili ya nani mwingine hapa katikati mmependa sana? Yeah. So I'm happy that you have got all those and you have written them in your books.
Drugs and drug abuse was also taught. There were sessions elaborating types of female circumcision and the effects and the significance of alternative rite of passage.
These are my private
along, the girls listened keenly and took notes.
If you have ever involved in sex, freedom munasomeshwa na mumeambiwa mutaje, si ndio? Sio kujidanganya aliyeenda hivi hakuna.
As far as the meals were concerned, the girls were well taken care of. Food was in plenty for the teenage girls. Sometimes the older girls helped out with some kitchen chores, putting into practice the role of responsible adults. In the evenings, they would sit in groups discussing the topics of the day and socializing as well. The big day finally came, and the girls were graduating. They marched on through Kajuki Market as people cheered them on.
I'm Muteria Sharon Gaki. I'm a Form 4 leaver. I'm 18 years old. I come from Kadwana, and I came in this seminar for a lot of money, for many things, which I knew that they are going to help me in my life.
Like what have you learned?
I've learned a lot of things, such as women, all the parts of their body is important. I've also learned about that the girls who are not circumcised, they are girls who have markets. They are also girls of integrity. They behave well. They won't have problems when, for example, girls who are circumcised. There are other problems that they undergo. For example, they have problem in giving birth. They have problem when they're having sex. It is dangerous because it can kill. It is killing a lot of people who undergoes it nowadays. And now I would urge my fellow girls to avoid this thing, because it is something that is not healthy in our lives and in our bodies. We contract diseases, but when we avoid these things, we are going to be girls who can be important in this world.
These two young girls, Nessie and Midjoy, probably the youngest in the group, learns a lot as well.
Jina langu naitwa Nessie Karei kutoka hapa Semi. Niko darasa la pili. Nilikuja hapa semina kusoma kuhusu hadithi ya kutahiriwa. Naomba asante kwa walimu. Naitwa Winnie Jane. Nilikuja hapa semina kuhusu kutahiriwa. Na niko na miaka 8 na ninasoma katika darasa la 4. Nashukuru Father na walimu wetu, nashukuru kwa wafanya kazi yao. Mungu awabariki. Asante.
Miss Veronica Nyaga. I'm the coordinator of the project officer of the Alternative Rite of Passage program. Today is a big day for us because it is a graduation where we are having a graduation for about 200 girls who have undergone a training on Alternative Rite of Passage. In this program, they learn about life skills, they learn about communication, they learn about why they should not undergo FGM, and literally it is about empowering the girl child to become more important in the community. Here there are 200 girls. The program started in January, where we went in schools and taught the girls their rights, especially the rights to say no to FGM and to fight for it and stand for it. From there, from May, we went to the community and educated their parents that FGM is no longer necessary, it is outdated, it's uncultured. Then from there, that is when we started now mobilizing for the seminar, looking for the girls from the villages, which is a bit hard, considering that most of their parents believe in FGM. But in the long run, we were able to get the 200 girls to come here. They have learned for a full week, and now they are graduating empowered and more knowledgeable, and even better in their lives, so that they can be better women and better girls of this community. Kajuki area is an area that has a lot of, is quite behind, because still people here are owed their culture family. So even as we were in the seminar last week, the whole of this week, on Tuesday, we heard of girls who are getting circumcised just around the neighborhood, because the people here still believe that a girl cannot become an adult unless she's circumcised. Yet the girls they talk about being adults are girls who are 12 and 13 years, which of course a 12 and 13-year-old girl who has just graduated from class 8 cannot be an adult. So we are trying really to empower these girls. We have taught them even how to go and be advocates. We have taught them advocacy skills so that they can go and talk to others in the community and show them that this culture is not necessary. We do this in December because December in these communities when the FGM is mainly done, because it is when now girls have, most of them are finished class 8, are finished Form 4, but mainly it is done after class 8. So you will find immediately after class 8, the girls are circumcised. So we do it early enough, early December, so that these girls, as these issues come around in the community, they are empowered more to be able to deal with it in the community. Otherwise, today is a very special day. The girls are very excited, the parents are very excited. They want to see their girls can see they are very colorful. I want to see their girls as they have matured now for 1 week. Seclusion, even in the African tradition culture, the girls are put in seclusion for 1 week when they are circumcised. So ours is a seclusion without the cut, but with a lot of education. Thank you. You're welcome to our celebration.
Kini Modura Mateo. Ilia Benami Bomete Kiremene Antaba Yesu Amasomo.
In his sermon, Father Kimathi congratulated the parents and the sponsors for the Alternative Rite of Passage initiative and encouraged the girls to stay strong and not to let anyone violate them, saying that God loved them just the way they were. He reminded the congregation that whoever comes in the way of the children, according to the Holy Book, is condemned. Exactly 2:30 in the afternoon, the mass ended and the parents waited patiently for the climax of the celebration.
Keno kenene ke bukuinda si Alberto Alberto ne kuja kude kuja tukena nera na bui kwena wana tu.
First things first, the facilitators and the caretakers introduced themselves, led by their coordinator Veronica Nyaga. One by one, the teachers introduced themselves, each of them praising the girls and congratulating the parents for the initiative of choosing to preserve the dignity of their girls. Entertainment session that everyone had waited for finally arrived.
Samina Kajoke, ready to present to you a song. Welcome.
Siku ya leo ni furaha, ni furaha. Siku ya leo ni furaha.
Siku ya leo ni furaha, ni furaha. Siku ya leo ni furaha.
Siku ya leo ni furaha, ni furaha. Siku ya leo ni furaha.
Siku ya leo ni furaha, ni furaha.
Kama unataka na kiasi hadi kawani karibu kanate. Yes, asante sana.
Mwakaribisha wageni wetu, mwakaribisha
Wageni wetu mwakaribishwa, mwakaribishwa. Wageni wetu mwakaribishwa. Siku ya leo, siku ya leo kweli tuna furaha na bashasha.
siku ya leo kweli tuna furaha na bashasha.
Siku ya leo, siku ya leo kweli tuna furaha na bashasha.
In front of you are girls from Kajoke Seminar, an alternative rite of passage, led to present to you a Kimbere Corpus speaking entitled
Vena, Vena, Vena.
Yes, Vena. I hope you'll join with us. Welcome.
Vena, vena, vena. Vena wembosokwe, wanatondo erawa, wembosokwe ngui. Angwa, nabokala, ngegorwa, nemolekike bamongere waneko. Alekita wamotorani nakaina sana lebo kuonaka. Na ebeto bisi ya mwaka mogima secondary. Newa ya mwete, na nyenga ngebya. Wenete, na nyenga yunanga. Kaya, wanage kurundarande, wanage sarasiara. Ingere gorokile ngobalake mwere. Ambwa, nena menyire, gero mwanyanga. Kiapo kiawerande. Ngaliri kanago, leo ikonjanie.
This is my once plea. Please hear my cry. Grant me my rights. Grant me my rights. As a neglected child I am, with no one to speak for me. In my little voice I ask, is this how life is meant to be? I am hungry, lonely, naked, and with no shelter. Where is my mother? And who is my father? Who will hear my cry? Grant me my light.
Kunakucha walio mbele yenu Gechunkinya
Moringaki
tayari kuwaletea Gojela, mada, mdudu, kakitako, nikupasi. Kumezuka patashika, moto umewaka, mdudu mtaani, ili dudu alisikinda wa kabila. Wala mimi, mdudu akikushika, tekea, mwisho wako kabrini. Mdudu, 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 kianzilishi ni nani?
Eni wetu, songa nasi tusonge, semina yetu iendelee mbele. Twamuombea maisha marefu, muishi kama mlima wa Kenya. Semina yetu iendelee mbele, twamuombea maisha marefu, muishi kama mlima wa Kenya.
My fellow cows, God created us in His own likeness and the image. Why then should we destroy our beautiful nature? And because you are girls who care, we shall make a difference. Growing up to maturity is a natural process. We don't want to go through pain for us to grow up. And because we are girls who care, we shall make a difference.
Have the dignity of a girl child. These were the writings on the luminous green and white cake that was cut to celebrate the graduation of the over 200 girls.
Semina yetu iendelee mbele, twamuombea maisha marefu, muishi kama mlima wa Kenya.
Tuko pamoja kabisa.
The cake was shared among the guests, the graduates, and their parents.
Karibu wetu, songa nasi tusonge, semina yetu iendelee mbele, twamuombea maisha marefu, muishi kama mlima wa Kenya.
Kwa tunafunzwa kuhusu drug abuse, FGM, the importance of our bodies, the human dignity, facts and myths about our lives, we learned that everything that is in our body, every part of our body is important. Atueroa kithomo ikiombere mantomo mange maiwe kando arimu ibato menyagira bwega tware ya bwega twathondekere to bwega mana itogerete kuwata a lot of things that will help us in our life. Bwega.
Certificates to confirm their participation and graduation were awarded to the girls who were accompanied by their parents and sponsors.
David.
Congratulations. Wanjira Jackson.
Jackson, congratulations.
Sarah Karedi Kenya.
Parents were very happy that their girls had successfully gone through a life-changing seclusion. Goodies for the girls from the guests present came along. In the end, the girls' message was clear.